As the monsoon lingers into its third week, the forest is blanketed in a fine, persistent drizzle that turns the canopy into a glistening emerald tapestry. The silver mist descends upon the valley, a rare atmospheric phenomenon that softens the harsh edges of the wild and silences the usual cacophony. Kiri, a young clouded leopard with striking rosettes, shakes the moisture from his fur, his eyes scanning the hazy undergrowth for his mother. The elder tiger, Vorn, moves through the tall grass of the floodplains, his heavy paws sinking slightly into the sodden, nutrient-rich earth. A herd of sambar deer gathers near the riverbank, their ears twitching at the rhythmic sound of raindrops hitting the water's surface. Suddenly, the gentle drizzle intensifies into a rhythmic downpour, causing the small forest streams to swell with muddy, rushing water. Kiri finds himself trapped on a small island of high ground as the path he followed becomes a churning torrent of debris and rain. High above, a troop of silver langurs huddles together on a sturdy branch, their long tails hanging down like gray ropes in the rain. Vorn the tiger reaches a rocky outcrop, the only place dry enough to rest, his orange coat contrasting sharply against the dark, wet stone. A wild boar mother leads her piglets through the mud, their small hooves struggling to find purchase in the slick, clay-like soil. Kiri lets out a low, chirruping call, the sound muffled by the thick curtain of rain, hoping his mother is somewhere nearby. The elder tiger watches a group of gaurs move across the ridge, their massive frames appearing as ghosts in the shifting silver mist. A Malayan tapir emerges from the ferns, its black and white hide acting as perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the rainy afternoon. The scent of damp earth and crushed leaves fills the air, a sensory map that predators and prey alike use to navigate the obscured terrain. Kiri's mother, Maya, leaps across the widening gap of a stream, her powerful limbs propelling her through the misty air toward her cub. The reunion is silent but tactile. Maya nuzzles Kiri, grooming the rainwater from his ears as the drizzle hums around them. Elsewhere, a sun bear uses its long claws to tear into a waterlogged log, searching for insects that have surfaced to escape the wet soil. The silver mist begins to glow with a strange golden light as the sun tries to pierce through the thick layer of monsoon clouds. Vorn stands up, his instinct telling him the floodwaters are peaking. He must move to the higher plateau before nightfall. The rain turns back into a soft, melodic drizzle, creating tiny ripples in the puddles where frogs have begun their evening chorus. Kiri follows Maya up into the safety of the ancient banyan trees, their aerial roots providing a vertical highway above the wet ground. A family of barking deer pauses in a clearing, their golden-brown coats glowing against the deep shadows of the wet mahogany trees. The sound of the forest changes. The heavy thrum of rain is replaced by the echoes of water dripping from leaf to leaf. Maya finds a hollowed-out tree trunk, a dry sanctuary where she and Kiri can wait out the rest of the storm. Vorn encounters a pack of dholes, the wild dogs of the forest, also seeking higher ground, their social bonds tested by the elements. The predator and the pack share a momentary truce, a silent understanding that survival in the silver mist requires conservation of energy. A slow loris moves with agonizing caution through the wet vines, its large eyes reflecting the dim light of the fading day. The river, now a broad and powerful force, carries uprooted trees toward the distant sea, reshaping the landscape in its wake. Kiri watches the lightning flicker in the distance, the silent flashes illuminating the clouds like internal heartbeats of the storm. The elder tiger finds a cave entrance high on the ridge, the interior smelling of dry earth and old stone, a perfect refuge. Deep in the undergrowth, A marbled cat stalks a rodent that has been forced out of its burrow by the rising water table. The forest floor becomes a mirror, reflecting the towering giants of the jungle in the still pools of rainwater that have gathered. Maya licks Kiri's head, her rasping tongue a comforting presence as the wind begins to howl through the upper branches. An elephant calf huddles between the massive legs of its mother, protected from the wind and the persistent chilling drizzle. The insects of the night begin their buzz, a high-pitched vibration that resonates through the heavy, moisture-laden air. As night falls, the silver mist turns into a ghostly blue veil, hiding the movements of the nocturnal hunters of the four-legged world. Vorn sleeps fitfully, his ears twitching at the sound of a distant landslide, the earth giving way under the weight of the water. Kiri dreams of the sun, his small paws moving in his sleep, as he imagines chasing shadows in the dry, golden light of the future. By dawn, the rain has finally stopped, leaving behind a world that is renewed, washed clean, and filled with the echoes of the soft rain. The animals emerge from their sanctuaries, ready to face a new day in a landscape forever changed by the monsoon's gentle touch.